Hey Aries, welcome to your weekly forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the period beginning November 23rd. It's general reading, love, money, career. So, because it is a general reading, you might want to also listen to the forecast for your moon sign and your rising, your ascendant sign as well to get a full flavor. Alrighty. So, thank you for liking and subscribing to the new channel so that YouTube can find us. Throw a comment below if this resonates with you or you want to own the reading. That'll help me connect with your energy. Okay, for those of you, if this is your first time to the channel, I do have quite a few spirits in my little bubble here who I channel messages for. I'm also be getting some of your guides in, which is interesting. Everybody's pushy because they want their messages to be heard, but this is not a child's channel. So if you hear, there will be, some of them come in and they curse and they laugh and they sing and they do lots of things like show me sexual positions, things that I really don't want to see sometimes in the people that are over 20-something years old, things you can't unsee. So anyway, all right. Somebody's showing me a mirror. Somebody's looking in the mirror. That to me means reflection time. Time to look at yourself and what you want. So let's see what happens when we pull these cards. All right, spirits, for November 23rd week beginning for Aries. Oops. What do we have? What do we have, Aries? Queen of Cups. All right, there's your time to reflect. Hermit, Strength. Ooh, 2 arcanas. 3 arcanas. Oh my gosh, Aries. 4. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my. Okay, Spirit. Big reading. All right. Big messages for you guys here today. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups. Some of you are starting out the period continuing or starting creative projects. Projects maybe in the home, maybe an art project, something for creative and as far as work, maybe you are a type of artist, writer, musician. Maybe you're writing some score of music. For some of you, I'm getting from Spirit, this is also a need to be in love or fall in love. Some of you are desperate to be in a relationship. And Spirit's saying, hold on now. Just take a chill pill. Take some time to reflect. Look in the mirror. Find out what it is about your past relationships and get rid of some of that baggage before you just bring in the same crap that you had before. Sorry about that, but this is the flavor of what Spirit is showing me. Consider all your options before you start jumping back into the deep end of the pool. Things aren't resolved. For some of you, I'm getting that things aren't resolved in the current relationship, and by you having another suitor in the picture is only going to make the situation explode. So let's try not to do that. Ooh, okay. So Spirit is saying, if you want to invest in a relationship, why don't you try investing in your family relationships right now? Invest in the relationships around your children, your grandchildren, your siblings. That's, you know, and it's okay to be single right now. As far as money is concerned, I'm seeing it's time to, this week is about taking a different approach, and for those of you who are looking to earn more money, those of you who are not earning a paycheck right now, look at different ways to approach the situation, and Spirit's saying that they'll help you with some ideas. This is the Strength card. It's about finding balance in relationships and resolving. Resolution comes for money. It's a lot easier when you think, when you get rid of the worry. You know, when you're approaching a situation with a positive outlook is when the situation turns and resolves in a positive way. The Devil in reverse is really about it's the decision that you have to make is a lot easier than you think. It's like when let's say you feel like you're chained to someone or a situation, but the chain is loose and you can kind of just wiggle out of it. The chains are much looser this week for getting away and escaping from somebody or a situation that you've been trying to get away from for a long time. There's guidance for you here. Spirit is going to be sending you guidance about recovery, about moving forward from a bad situation, but also about guidance about creative projects. So again, those of you who are working on your home in this period, really getting some great creative ideas, creative strength. For those of you who are looking for that soulmate, that people that are desperate to be in love, you can have your soulmate, but please, what Spirit is saying is think about what it is that you want and get rid of your baggage first so that you don't call in crappy person number 2 or 468, depending on how many relationships you have. We do see you moving forward during this period. We do see the change in prosperity in a positive way, progress in the money front. So if you are looking to become, have an entrepreneurial idea, this is a really good time for you to get motivated, because success is 90% motivation. I do see traveling again for Thanksgiving, and Spirit, this came up in the last reading. Please weigh your options when it comes to visiting folks for Thanksgiving. If you remember, whoever you're with, it's not about whether you catch it. It's about whether you give it to somebody and God forbid they get really sick and aren't here for next Thanksgiving. How would you feel about that? Would you be able to live with that if you were asymptomatic? So I'm sorry, I hate to be blunt, but Spirit's telling me a lot about this. This is the second reading I've done, and this is the second reading I've had the same message. Okay, so Spirit's saying pull another card. Back to that prosperity, that wealth. Sure, in everything you do, if you want it, you can have the prosperous relationship. You can have the prosperous business if you get rid of the fear. Get rid of the fear, get rid of the worry, get rid of the I can't, change the vocabulary, and you're changing your life this week for the positive. I know I have to constantly remind you guys about this. I'm getting a message, there's an Aries out there very angry at the world, chip on the shoulder. And Spirit's saying, lighten the fuck up. Not everybody's out to shit all over you. Okay? And instead of projecting your anger on people that care about you, start projecting love instead. Okay? Sorry about that. It's direct channel for somebody out there. All right, so what do we have here? We have Archangel Michael saying this week, you can do it. And you can do it, Aries. Oh my gosh. You've got all this wonderful time to reflect and your strength, and you're moving forward, and you can manifest, and all these creative projects. That if you really want money, you got the money. The money's here if you want it. Your job, your homework is to get rid of the fear. And if you can do that, because I see all these comments of, oh, well, where's my money? Well, did you get rid of the fear? Are you looking in a positive way? Because when you look in a positive way at life, bink, that's when it happens. Just saying. All right, that's it for me. Thanks again, liking, subscribing, and doing all those wonderful things like putting comments below the video if it resonates with you, so that YouTube can find the channel. We really appreciate you, Aries, and have a great weekend. If you're in the U.S., have a very happy Thanksgiving. Take care.